Hello, folks, and welcome to a brand new game, Her Tears Were My Light. Welcome, Aleph. Welcome, anyone viewing anonymously. Yes, we're returning to games that you have played. I believe you are one of the lovely folks who suggested this one for streaming. So thanks so much. I'm excited to get into it. I've heard that it's very gay. I'm excited about that part. Let's see. This one is extremely Homestuck. Okay, I'm down. I'm feeling it. As usual with every time we start a brand new game, please let me know about the audio levels, because every game does it differently, and, you know, y'all need to be able to hear me, but I also don't want the background music to completely disappear. So, as well, let me know, is the game working? Like, is it on screen? It should be, visible at this point. I have booted it. It is on my screen. It should be on yours as well. And let me know, again, about audio levels. I don't know exactly how quiet or not this game is coming through. I might have made the music a little bit too quiet, even. Corencio, welcome. Yes, hello. It's working? It's good? Okay. So I guess we might as well just start. So, let's begin, and let me know, whoops, sorry, I just right-clicked. Let me know if there's any other technical issues. Oh, speaking of which, it's storming in my area of the world at present, so I am fairly certain the power will not go out, but if it does, if I disappear for no fucking reason, that's probably why. Okay. Starting in darkness. Darkness and nothing in all directions. At some points I started thinking, shouldn't there be something here? Something anywhere? So I started looking. I don't know what exactly I was looking for, but as I wandered, I spotted a light in the distance. As I approached, I found another, and another. A trail of burning bright lights. They traveled out and away, their steady glow piercing tiny holes in the darkness. This art is so gorgeous. They fascinated me. I decided I'd walk until I reached the source. I found a girl. She was sitting on a bed of those stars. It was a beautiful sight. Memory saved. Someone's here. Okay. Hello. Ah! You are a cultured subscriber of one Rev Scarecrow, I see. Yeah. Fear. But we appear to have found space. Right. This game is about space and time as personified people, I believe, from the itch.io page. Oh, someone's here. What should I say to her? Are you crying? Yes, we are playing as time. Just two aspects hanging out. Excuse me, but have you been crying? I felt so lonely, I just can't seem to stop. But now someone's here. I didn't think someone would come, but you're here. Oh, I'm so happy. If you're happy, then stop crying. Honestly, Space. Huh? How did you know my name? I don't know. It just slipped out. How did I know her name? She'd never told it to me. but something about her feels so familiar, like an old friend. This isn't fair. I didn't even get to introduce myself, and now I have to ask for your name. It's time. Time. Time! Time! What are you doing? Saying it 8 times will help me remember. 8 on its side is infinity. That's how I'll never forget. I see. So, time. Where did you come from? Let's see. How are y'all feeling about audience participation? Because I know sometimes folks are super pumped, and other times they just kind of want to sit back and listen to the story. So, what's the feelers on this one? The start? Okay, we're going audience participation. Fuck yeah. Love hearing y'all thoughts and opinions. The start. If I had to give it a name, I'd call it the start. The start? Yes, it would make sense to begin at the start. Does that make where we are now the middle? But you started here, didn't you? I don't know if we can call it the middle. We can. This place has changed. Has it? Yes. You're here with me now, Time. So before was the start, and now is the middle. You have also played it, but it was a while ago. Okay. Yeah, this is my very first time playing through this game. And, even opening it, really. I popped it open once before stream just to make sure all the settings were good, but I've otherwise not touched it. It made sense in its own way. Skrill is very straightforward. So, if there's a beginning, is there an end? It was also a while ago for you. Thoughts and opinions? Feedback on this particular choice? Or is either one okay? I am leaning towards probably, but that might be because I am, like Space, I am a fairly straightforward person. Alright, I am going to skedaddle along. There is no such feedback. Probably. It would make sense for that to be the case. You think so too? I wonder what it's like. What if the end is sad? The start was lonely. Will the end be lonely too? I don't want that. Oh. You cry a lot, don't you? Yes, because look, whatever I do, these stars come out. I'd already noticed, but maybe it'd be rude to point that out. I can't really explain it, but somehow they make me feel a little less lonely. So, from the start, you've just been here making stars? Yes. You see, when there is nothing, I want to put something. Or where there is nothing, I want to put something. Does that make sense? I guess it does. What kind of things do you do, Time? Move the universe. I can make the universe move. Forwards, backwards. I can jump to any moment I've already experienced. Wow, that sounds like hard work. Making stars sounds harder to me. No, that's easy. Watch. Oh my god. Oh dear. Okay, I get it now. I didn't mean to make you cry again. Actually, this is a good chance to demonstrate. Huh? Alright, I've remembered the outcome. Now I'll rewind to when I said making stars sounds harder so that I can try to stop her from crying. I need to rewind. I have a button for this. It's at the bottom of the screen. If I can't make use of the rewind button, I'll end up going in circles, and if I get stuck, I can always reset, but for now, I need to rewind. Okay. Oh, I see. I'm gonna have to keep... Scrolling up accomplishes the same thing, but maybe if I click... It's adorable. It is very adorable. Making stars sounds harder to me. Hey, don't start crying just to prove how easy it is, okay? Huh? How did you know what I was about to do? That's my power. You already cried before, so I went back to the moment before you did in order to stop you. Wow, you're incredible, Time. It was nothing, really. You know something? I only just met you, but it feels like we've always known each other. I did know your name from the first moment I saw you, so maybe your feeling is true. Ah, Secret Little Haven is in the itch.io bundle. That's so sick. That must be one of the new ones, because it wasn't in there originally. But yeah, they added another, 300 games. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I can't remember talking with you like this before now. Just like I can't remember crying before you changed what happened. It must be a paradox. Hey, how did you find me in the first place? I just followed your stars, and here you were. Oh, that means, hey, if we ever get separated, I can just cry. Then you'll always be able to find me. Sure, but I don't know if I like the thought of making you cry. I won't have to, as long as you're here with me. I'm kind of afraid to go back to being alone. Alright, I'll stay. It doesn't seem like there's anyone else out there anyway, so I have no reason to leave. Up to 1,000 and over $4 million. Hell yeah. So many A-list indie titles? Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, a couple of those were ones that I'd already had bookmarked or had been keeping an eye on for streams. So we're definitely going to see a few of those popping up after this. It will for sure be an influencing factor in the next bonus game vote whenever I have to put that up. I forgot to look up how long it takes to play this game. I'm betting we'll get at least 2 or 3 streams out of it, even if it's like a shorter one. But yeah, I forgot to look that one up. You shan't tell. Okay. Huh. Anyone else? Oh no! If there is someone else out there, don't you think we should try looking for them? Ooh. I think we should. Do I want to know how long it takes? Nah, y'all don't have to tell me. I'll probably end up looking it up on my own time. It's not super important. It just kind of helps me gauge how many streams something is going to take and when I need to start thinking about what's coming next. but I already have an idea for what's coming next, which is influenced, of course, by that bundle. One of the things in there is the desktop Goose, which I saw on Twitter months ago. And I think I already talked about this on stream. I had the idea of turning on the desktop Goose and then trying to play The Sims 3 in windowed mode and seeing just how much it disrupts when I'm trying to play the game. So that's for sure gonna be up for vote. But I usually like to put 2 or 3 and then see which ones people want to play first. So, sounds great. Okay. Good stuff, then. Happy to have your support. But yeah, that one for sure is going to be on the next, voting block. That one, and I'll have to take a look through that game pack and see which other ones I will toss up there. Celeste is also in the bundle. Oh, letting you make the game less difficult if you need it to be. I will need that. I'm not much of a platformer. And I've heard that it is a bit of a rage quit game, I guess. I saw someone describe it like that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd like, for example, I know Iconoclast was another one that was suggested for stream, but I ended up getting that on a different system and playing it on my own instead, just because it was also a platformer. Not a platformer. It's a game that, you know, there's gameplay, and you need to be good at the game and beat the bosses. And, fucking kudos to all of the streamers who can, like, play the games and beat the bosses and do the good shit, like, while talking and being entertaining. Like, holy fucking shit. I have some difficulty with holding conversation and playing the game at the same time and not dying a lot. Enjoy platformers, and you're only able to get to the B side of the peak of the mountain before you had to put on assist mode. Story is amazing though. Yeah, I may poke it a little bit, but indeed. Yeah, Celeste is now in there. Night in the Woods is another one that was really good, that was in there. One Shot, which of course we already played. Oxenfree, which I already owned that one on Steam. I feel like there were others that I am forgetting, and there were a few that were not on any of my lists previously, but that just looked like really good games, or ones that looked like ones I should poke into. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna explore those titles and see which ones would be good for streaming. And we'll see when the next vote pops up. What else I will smack on there. Oh, Us Lovely Corpses. That was another one that I had bookmarked. I need to do a little more poking to see, because I think it's got content warnings for mild gore, I think, or maybe it's just general horror elements. But yeah, I would just have to look up a few more details about that. But what, to determine my comfort level with streaming any kind of horror stuff is usually not quite my thing. But that one looked really interesting. It's a visual novel, because of course it is. Anyway, this choice, if there is someone else out there, don't you think we should try looking for them? Yes, we should. You don't want them to feel lonely, do you? Exactly. I'm so happy you understand, Time. And off they go. Cute. We wandered into the void together to see if we could find anything else out there, but all we found was darkness. And the more darkness we found, the more Space would cry. I didn't like seeing her cry. I didn't want her to feel lonely. Much to my relief, she agreed to rest when I suggested it. I closed my eyes for a while, but when I opened them again, I was back in the dark. Space? No response. What happened? All the stars are gone too. Did I make a mistake? I'll rewind from here to before I closed my eyes. I won't close my eyes this time. I have to pay attention so I don't miss what caused everything to go black. Hand holding, yeah, fucking adorable. But yeah, we have to take a few steps back to say, what the fuck? Time? You look so serious all of a sudden. Something strange happened, but I don't know what it was. Something strange? Scanning the cosmos, I noticed something seemed to be blotting out a group of stars in the distance. I'd spotted the anomaly. I could just barely make it out against the dark background of the void. There was someone out here after all. As soon as they noticed I'd spotted them, they disappeared. I squinted toward the area they'd been standing only a moment before, thinking I could easily find them again at such a distance. But very suddenly, she appeared right behind Space. What are you? Nil. She phased right through Space, somehow erasing her from existence. The stars around us dimmed and faded as she disappeared. This is what had happened to her before. This is what I'd missed by taking my eyes off of her. It was awful. I wanted it to stop. Where Space once stood before me, there was now only Nil. What have you done to Space? And the stars? You took away all the beauty, and now all that's left is the void. But it's beautiful like this too, isn't it? No, I don't like it. Bring back Space. Bring back her stars. If that's how you feel. I'll lock you in this moment until you understand. No, I won't accept this. But what can I do? If I return to the start, if I start over now, I could change this. Otherwise, I'll be trapped in this loop. Okay, so... Are we supposed to restart the whole game? I can't rewind anymore. Ah, did it delete all the save points? Do I have to... An ending. Okay, so that's... Okay. Okay, so this is different. Darkness. Darkness and nothing in all directions. But I knew someone was out there. I just had to find her again. So I started looking. I wanted to find space, and as I retraced my steps, I spotted her light in the distance. There was space sitting on a bed of her stars, just like I remembered. Oh, someone's here. What should I say to her? So we could carry a similar conversation to before and select a different option. Or confuse her. Yeah, like, you're alive. And I was like, wait a second, do I know you? Second choice? Okay. You're alive! I thought something terrible happened, but you're right here. I'm glad you're still okay. Huh? She looked at me like she'd never seen me before. Because, of course, she hadn't seen me before. This space was new. How could I have expected her to remember what happened? In my excitement to see her alive and well, I'd forgotten that rule. I decided to try recreating the first memory. Never mind. Excuse me, but have you been crying? I felt so lonely, I just can't seem to stop. But now someone's here. I didn't think someone would come, but you're here. Wow, I'm so happy. If you're happy, then stop crying. Honestly, Space. Huh? How did you know my name? Of course I know your name, even though you didn't tell it to me the first time either. This isn't fair. I didn't even get to introduce myself, and now I have to ask for your name. It's time. 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 Time, 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 time. Time. What are you doing? Saying it 8 times will help me remember. 8 on its side is infinity, and that's how I'll never forget. Except it's impossible for you to remember when you go back to when I go back to before I told you. So time. Where did you come from? Ooh. Third option. The future. I am tempted to say the future. The future. Oh, hi, Phoenix. I don't think I ever said hi. You started talking and I was like, hey, cool. Just realized that. The future. Would you believe me if I told you I came from the future? When I thought I was all alone, you proved me wrong, so I'll believe whatever you say. Besides, there's this feeling in my chest that you are definitely someone I can trust. I'm glad. Well, it's true. I did come from the future. We've already met before, and you wanted to search this void to see if we could find anyone or anything else. Y'all, I had to uninstall this fucking weather app from my phone, because it just keeps giving me... It's telling me that a thunderstorm watch has ended for my area, and there's literally a thunderstorm happening right fucking now. Anyway. That does sound like something I'd want to do. Did we find anyone? Someone found us, but it's hard to explain what happened. I don't want to scare her. We didn't find anyone. That's why I think we should stay together. Oh, it would be sad if there was anyone out there and they were feeling as lonely as I was. I lied to her. She said she'd believe whatever I say, and I took advantage of that trust. But I didn't know how to tell her what happened. I wanted to avoid the ending I saw before. If this path didn't lead to something better, I could always make a save point and rewind from here. Hey, time? If you're from the future, why did you come here? So I think it's telling me point blank to do that. What? Hold up. Okay, I can't make manual save points. Never mind. Hey, time? If you're from the future, why did you come here? Well, so I'd be able to talk to you again. Then, in the future, we're not able to talk anymore? Oh no. Uh-oh. I'll reassure her so she doesn't start crying again. Yes, we were separated, but I'm going to change it so that doesn't happen. That's a relief. I should figure out a backup plan too, so that you're not the only one working hard at this. Hey, how did you find me in the first place? That's easy. I already knew where you'd be waiting for me. But I'm talking about the very first meeting, before you knew where I was. What about then? I was on the load screen. How do I... Oh. Turns out you just have to click another button. Bye. Okay, if I use the scroll point, if I here, I click on there we go. I just followed your stars, and here you were. Oh, that means, hey, if we ever get separated, I can just cry. That way you'll always be able to find me. Sure, but I don't know if I like the thought of making you cry. I won't have to, as long as you're here with me. I'm kind of afraid to go back to being alone. I don't want to be alone either. I'm glad you feel the same, time. Would it be alright to just lay here together, just for a little while? Oh, whoops, wrong voice. Would it be alright to just lay here together, just for a little while? If you want to, then I don't mind. Cute. I held her hand so that Nil wouldn't be able to sneak up on us. Our fingers interlaced so easily, it was as if they belonged together like this. But that was impossible. That feeling, even if it didn't make any sense, only made me hold tighter. As long as I held on to space, Nil wouldn't be able to take her away. We could lay here and admire the stars together and never do anything else. I'd be satisfied just like this. Time? Can I ask you something? Cute. Y'all, the art for this game. What is it? What happened before? What was it that you came back in order to change? I already told you, we got separated. I know, but I definitely would have been crying if that happened. Couldn't you have followed my stars? I couldn't. You weren't able to make them anymore. That's terrible. Yeah, it was. I'm glad you came back. If we couldn't find each other, I'd want to change that too. We lay there in silence for a while. I had the feeling space could sense I was waiting for something. She didn't ask what. As long as I held on to her, she had nothing to worry about. Nil. Surely she was watching us from somewhere. The light from space's stars didn't reach. I wanted to be ready. I wanted to be able to stop her when she appeared. But we fell asleep. No! No! I let it happen again. I've lost space again. Time. Don't go back anymore. Why are you doing this? She's just going to trap me here again, isn't she? Stay. 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 Is she just gonna keep... Okay, I'm gonna stop making it flash now. So, memories. We got another memory. Another ending. We fell asleep together. I lost her again. 3 locked endings. Okay. It said rewind from here. Fear. Yeah. There it is. Third option. I want to save you. Okay. Yeah, I think... I don't think we need to reset. I think I have found the new option, yeah. New choice. I want to save you. Space. Listen carefully. Someone called Nil is going to come and take you and all of your beautiful stars away. Huh? Please trust me. My name is Time, and I come from a future where that's always what happens in the end. I don't understand. I know it's a lot to take in. I want to protect you. I don't want Nil to take you away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I let myself get taken away. It's not your fault, Space. You don't want to be all alone either, do you? If you feel the same as me, then it must have hurt. It's okay. I'm able to come back to prevent things like this. Please don't cry. Okay. I told Space about the other versions of our meeting that I knew of. I told her that Nil was somehow able to limit my power, trapping me in loops and keeping me from rewinding far enough to stop her whenever she appeared. And Space wanted to help. She said if we worked together, we might have a chance. It was better than trying to fight this monster on my own. Nil seems to only appear when we let our guard down. I tried waiting before, but we fell asleep. Then we have to make the first move. But what should we do? I don't know. If I could go back far enough, just enough to know exactly what's going to happen, so that I'd be able to fix it, The only way I've been able to learn anything is through seeing you get taken away. I don't want to watch that happen again. Time. You're working hard, aren't you? I want to help. I don't want you to feel alone. I'm still here, so I hope I can do something for you. We stayed like this for a while. She was warm. It felt nice. Okay, that time it wasn't the weather. I considered pausing the universe here in this moment. After all, moving forward would cause something awful to happen again, and it was up to me whether or not to let this path play out. But I knew I didn't have to be afraid, because I wasn't alone. Nil had already shown herself. Why are you doing this? This is Nil? Why do you look like me? You're the copy. Why won't you stay erased? Space, run! I'll stop her. But I don't want to be separated from you. It's only temporary. I promise I'll be able to find you later, so get out of here. I don't like this. I don't like this. In an instant, Nil's body blinked out of existence. She'd slipped through my grasp. And once again, space was gone. Was there nothing I could do? Nil had beaten me no matter what I tried. My attempts to change fate were only hurting space again and again. Time. Why won't you look at me? You keep taking space away. Of course I wouldn't want to look at someone who'd do that. You're crying for her? I felt so overwhelmed by hopelessness I'd barely noticed my tears. How strange, I thought, for me to cry so easily. Space was always the one who... And there it was again, the feeling I'd known her for much longer than I possibly could have. I didn't understand these feelings. Aren't you going to reset again? What's the point if you'll always... Again? She said again. Then she remembers the other times that I asked you before, what are you? I am Nil. Emptiness, void, whatever you want to call me. Wherever there is something, I want to make it nothing. Does that make sense? Why would you want to do that? You exist just to take space away? Space exists to take me away. Why can't you understand? Must I explain it to you? Time. Please listen. So they both think that the other is there to take the other away, because where there is space, there cannot be nothing, and where there is nothing, there cannot be space. Shall we listen? I'm intrigued. I am intrigued to hear Nil out. I want that lore. Let's listen. You're still here. You really listen to me? Just say what you want to say. Fine. If I know why she's doing all this, I'll be able to think of a way to stop her, but there's another feeling in my heart when I look at her. Sympathy? Why? In the very, very beginning, I was alone. There was only me and the thick, empty, infinite darkness that surrounds us now. At some point, I thought, I wanted there to be more than just that. That's when I changed from nothing to something. It was also when you first appeared, Time. From that point on, it felt like we were all there ever was, and all there would ever be. Only time and one time and one space, nothing else. We had so much fun together. I thought it would last for all eternity. But then my light faded, and you stopped. You stopped, but I was still here. I was still here, but you rewound to be with the light I'd left behind. I waited for the end to come again, thinking maybe I could reach you there. But whenever it came, you would just rewind again to be with another new me, another new space. It made me so jealous. I waited so long for you to finally find me, but how could you? I couldn't cry. I couldn't create any light of my own for you to follow. You found new lights, her stars. You forgot about me. How could that be true? I don't have any memories like that. There's no way I would forget about space. But you did, again and again. She always returns to nothing, to me, and you always go back to the beginning. You never stay with me. You always want to stay with space, but not Nil. It's because my darkness isn't as beautiful. You'll always choose her stars over me. I erased everything, all of the universe, and started over with just one. Just one for you and me. But space is always there too, and you'll always go to her. Is that why I can't remember it? Because you erased the universe that held those memories? Do you know what all the universes are now? It's you and space together, and I'm alone. That's why I wanted to bring you to the end faster. I even learned how to stop you from rewinding. When I erased her, I could finally reach you, but you only got mad at me. I finally said everything right, but you didn't understand anything at all. I was stupidly hoping you would remember everything if you could just see me again. I was so angry when you didn't. How could I recall memories that were erased? Unless these feelings in my heart. I still can't stop you from resetting. I can't stop you from doing what's always brought you closer to her. You've been going farther and farther away. I didn't know what to do anymore. I didn't want to have to explain it all to you like this. I wanted you to remember on your own. But I can't take this anymore. Nil, even if those memories were erased for me, they still left an impression in my heart. And that impression, that love has driven my every action up to this point. But you and space are connected. All of my memories with you were with who space is now. That's how I got it confused. I don't want to hear that. Thanks to you, I finally understand what I've been feeling all along, and it's that you are someone who is very precious to me. Even if those feelings were projected onto a you who wasn't you anymore. I'm sorry, Nil. You're so mean. You treated me like I was the bad one. I was the one who messed up from the start. Can you ever forgive me? All I wanted was to be at your side again, and you forgot all about me. I won't forgive you so easily. That's fine. I'll work hard to make it all up to you. Good. You have all of eternity to do that. Just the two of us. Just the two of us, huh? That doesn't sound right. 'Cause, just the two of us. pardon me, just the two of us, means space has still been knocked out of existence. I'm curious to make a save point here. Say it's fine like this and see where it takes us. And then we'll probably have to go back afterwards, but I'm curious. Maybe a family can be time, space, and the infinite abyss. Exactly, right? But let's see. Fine like this. Memory saved. Nil ending. Yeah, just the two of us. I'm so happy. I've waited for this for so long. I know. Sorry to keep you waiting. Nil and I spent all of eternity together, just like she said. Alone together in the darkness, without space's light. I felt like I'd left something behind, but being together with Nil, no, with my true space, that was all that mattered. I had a lot to make up for. Okay. There's our first of 3 endings. Oh, Patreon. Ah, and now the menu has changed to reflect the ending that we just unlocked. Because the menu was no longer the bright light, twinkly space stars. It is Nil's void. If we go to our... Will y'all chill? We go to our memories. Nil ending. I didn't go back for space. Would she forgive me? So, let's go back to that save point. No, that's not the right one. Wait, we can't go back to a save point? Dang it, are you gonna have to redo the whole dang thing? I guess if we restart, it'll still have the memories, right? Break? Yeah, let's take 5, and then we'll start the next, route. So, let's do this. And this is, now, Butterfly Soup is the only game I had this issue with, but please let me know after break, and I will mention it after as well, if the screen stops moving. Because that is kind of important to remember, because especially with this game, it will be nowhere near as easy to just go back and refilm certain parts of the story. So it is absolutely imperative that we make sure that it's moving. Okay, 5 minutes on the clock. We're going to take a quick break and then come back to start the next run. Back in 5. Alrighty, hello. So that is break over. Now, I am back in the game. I have clicked restart. We're looking at a message from time that says if I erase my memories, I could start over, I could do something different. Please let me know if this is what you are seeing right now on the screen. Yeah, there's not really a way for me to check. Unfortunately, there is no stream preview on the mobile dashboard. But let me, if I go back. Okay, no, oh, yeah. I can check. It's moving. We going. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, let me get back to my dashboard here. Okay, cool. We're good. Time. If I erase my memories, I could start over. I could do something different. No! Don't leave me. Please don't leave me again. I finally have you. I don't want to go back to before. Oh no, I hate it when they do this. No! You won't remember. It'll be as if none of this ever happened. Please, time. Please stay with me. This is the only way to reach space. Fuck. I hate it when they do this. They're like, you're erasing me. You're erasing my life. And I'm just like, fuck, man. Ugh. Just end the fucking stream right here. Done. We're never playing this game again. Oh, but I hate this. Fine, reset. I can reset things to back to right after I lost the third space. Do it. Continue. What? Oh, fuck off. Come on. I had two saves. Darkness. Darkness and nothing in all directions. I need to find space right away. As I made my way towards her, I felt relieved to see her comforting light in the distance. Oh, someone's here. Are you crying? You're alive. I want to save you, and please don't cry. So, we are on the fourth option. Please don't cry. I'm sorry for leaving you all alone. Please don't cry anymore, Space. Huh? Have we met before? Sort of, but you can't remember. I know this must sound strange. It does. But how else could you know my name? I believe you. Sorry, I should introduce myself too. I'm Time. 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 Time, 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 time. Time! I wish that mnemonic trick of hers actually worked. So, Time. Oh, so, Time, where did you come from? Okay. The future? Would you believe me if I told you I came from the future? When I thought I was all alone, you proved me wrong. So I'll believe whatever you say. Besides, there's this feeling in my chest that you are definitely someone I can trust. I'm glad. Well, it's true. I did come from the future. We've already met before. And you wanted to search this void to see if we could find anyone or anything else. That does sound like something I'd want to do. Did we find anyone? Someone found us. She's called Nil. Nil? She took you and all of your stars away. I'm trying to prevent that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I let myself get taken away. It's not your fault, Space. You don't want to be all alone either, do you? If you feel the same as me, then it must have hurt. It's okay. I'm able to come back to prevent things like this. Please don't cry. Okay. I told Space about the other versions of our meeting that I knew of. I told her that Nil was somehow able to limit my power, trapping me in loops and keeping me from rewinding far enough to stop her whenever she appeared. And Space wanted to help. She said if we worked together, we might have a chance. It hadn't changed anything before, but I wanted to try it again anyway. Nil, oh, y'all. Damn it, I do this every fucking time. Nil seems to only appear when we let our guard down. I tried waiting before, but we fell asleep. Then we have to make the first move. But what should we do? I don't know. If I could go back far enough, just enough to know exactly what's going to happen, so I'll be able to fix it. The only way I'll be able to learn anything is through seeing you get taken away. I don't want that. I don't want to watch that happen again. Time. You're working hard, aren't you? I want to help. I don't want you to feel alone. I'm still here, so I hope I can do something for you. We stayed like this for a while. It felt as nice as I remembered. Warm, comfortable, safe. I expected Nil to show up again soon. I'd have to be careful going forward from here. These might be my last moments with Space in this version of our universe. I'm gonna make a save point. Although, who the fuck knows if I'll even be able to access it later. Bleh. Space? There's something I want to say. What is it? Fuck that nevermind bullshit. I really like you. This may be a little sudden, but I like you a lot. I feel the same. Even if we only just met? Even if we only just met. Because you really wanted to stay with me, didn't you? Even if you had to try over and over. You've always come to find me, to make sure I wasn't lonely. Isn't that right? Don't make me sound so selfless. I didn't want to feel lonely either. But really, I just wanted to be here with you. I don't want either of us to be left all alone. The thought that we'd meet like this again and again is enough to make me never feel lonely again. Thank you, Time. I'm crying again. How could hearing those words make me so happy? I have no right to hear them yet. I haven't done anything to protect you yet. I've only failed you over and over. You're trying your best. That's what it feels like to me. How can you know that? How do you know everything I've told you isn't a lie? Because you say it so honestly. I can feel our connection in my heart. So even if I don't remember our other meetings, even if I don't completely understand all of this, I still think you're someone very precious to me, Time. What? This is... Fuck yeah. Not what I was expecting of this game. Like, I knew it was gonna be, you know, kinda gay. But, Y'all. Kids, yeah. Y'all. I am just a little gay and I cannot help how my heart yearns. Can I kiss you? Please say no if you don't want me to, but is it okay if I kiss you? Oh boy, the music stopped. I'm so happy you asked. Memory saved, we kissed. Ah! Her warmth was unlike anything I'd ever experienced. In that moment, the stars around us grew brighter and brighter, washing out the darkness of the void until the whole cosmos was bathed in her light. And we were at the center of it all. I won't forgive you. I won't. This is Nil? Why do you look like me? I have to erase you. There's no other choice. No! I won't let you touch her! You're hurting time. Please go away. She's hesitating? I'm hurting time? She's the one who... I don't want you to make time sad anymore. I think you should leave us alone. She really left. Did I do it? You won't have to reset anymore now, will you? I think so. I think you're safe now. But why would Nil suddenly stop like that? Can it really end like this? Well, I'm guessing this is another ending unlock. So I think it can. It's fine like this. Memory saved. Space ending. As long as space is safe, that's all I care about. We did it! And now we can be together forever. Yeah, I'm glad. Space and I spent all of eternity together, just like she said. Alone together in her brilliant light, without Nil's darkness. I felt like I'd left something behind, but being together with space, that was all that mattered. Everything was going to be perfect from now on. Okay. Woof. That is a bright background. So we go into the memories. And we go do. So there's 2 here that we haven't unlocked. That probably have to do with the final ending. So return. I think we have to restart one more time to get the last ending. If I erase my memories, I could start over. I could do something different. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, don't do this to me again. I was thinking about it and I might have made the wrong decision. I need to start over. The wrong decision? Do you regret staying here with me? This is the only way to reach Nil. Fine. Just do it. Just do it. Continue. Oh, wait a second. There's no... It keeps erasing all my save points. Darkness. Darkness and nothing in all directions. I needed to find space right away. As I made my way towards her, I felt relieved to see her comforting light in the distance. Oh, someone's here. Okay, no new option this time. Let's see. Because I think we need to get to the point where there's an option for either the Nil Ending or the space ending, and we say, no, this isn't enough. And then, of course, there's going to be more after that. Please don't cry. I'm sorry for leaving you all alone. Please don't cry anymore, Space. Huh? Have we met before? Sort of, but you can't remember. I know this must sound strange. It does, but how else could you know my name? I believe you. Sorry, I should introduce myself too. I'm Time. Time. I wish that mnemonic trick of hers actually worked. So Time, where did you come from? That's right, there's also divergences here. Yeah, I think we just have to get to that point. I want to get to that point again and see where that takes us. Would you believe me if I told you I came from the future? When I thought I was all alone, you proved me wrong, so I'll believe whatever you say. Besides, there's this feeling in my chest that you are definitely someone I can trust. I'm glad. Well, it's true, I did come from the future. We already met before, and you wanted to search this void to see if we could find anyone or anything else. That does sound like something I'd want to do. Did we find anyone? It's speed reading time. Someone found us. She's called Nil. Nil? She took you and all of your stars away. I'm trying to prevent that. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry that I let myself get taken away. It's not your fault, Space. You don't want to be all alone either, do you? If you feel the same as me, then it must have hurt. It's okay. I'm able to come back to prevent things like this. Please don't cry. Okay. I told Space about the other versions of our meeting that I knew of. I told her that Nil was somehow able to limit my power, trapping me in loops and keeping me from rewinding far enough to stop her whenever she appeared. And Space wanted to help. She said if we worked together, we might have a chance. It hadn't changed anything before, but I wanted to try it again anyway. Nil seems to only appear when we let our guard down. I tried waiting before, but we fell asleep. Then we have to make the first move, but what should we do? I don't know. If I could go back far enough, just enough to know exactly what's going to happen so that I'd be able to fix it. The only way I'd be able to learn anything is through seeing you get taken away. I don't want to watch that happen again. Time, you're working hard, aren't you? I want to help. I don't want you to feel alone. I'm still here, so I hope I can do something for you. We stayed like this for a while. It felt as nice as I remembered, warm, comfortable, and safe. I expected Nil to show up again soon. I had to be careful going forward from here. These might be my last moments with Space in this version of our universe. Space, there's something I want to say. Yay. I really like you. This may be a little sudden, but I like you a lot. I feel the same even if we only just met. Because you really wanted to stay with me, didn't you? Even if you had to try over and over. You've always come to find me to make sure I wasn't lonely. Is that right? I'm starting to click on things too quickly. Don't make me sound so selfless. I didn't want to feel lonely either, but really, I just wanted to be here with you. I don't want either of us to be left alone. The thought that we'd meet like this again and again is enough to make me never feel lonely again. Thank you, Time. I'm crying again. How could hearing those words make me so happy? I had no right to hear them yet. I haven't done anything to protect you yet. I've only failed you over and over. You're trying your best. That's what it feels like to me. How can you know that? How do you know everything I've told you isn't a lie? Because you say it so honestly. I can feel our connection in my heart, so even if I don't remember our other meetings, even if I don't completely understand all of this, I still think you're someone very precious to me, Time. Space, please say no if you don't want me to, but is it okay if I kiss you? I'm so happy you asked. Her warmth is unlike anything I'd ever experienced. In that moment, the stars around us grew brighter and brighter, washing out the darkness of the void until the whole cosmos was bathed in her light, and we were at the center of it all. I won't forgive you. I won't. This is Nil? Why do you look like me? I have to erase you. There's no other choice. No! I won't let you touch her. You're hurting Time. Please go away. She's hesitating? I'm hurting Time? She's the one who... I don't want you to make Time sad anymore. I think you should leave us alone. She really left. Did I do it? You won't have to reset anymore now, will you? I think so. I think you're safe now. But why would Nil suddenly stop like that? Can it really end like this? No. It can't. I can't leave things like this. I need answers. I'm going after her. Really? If that's how you feel, then I'll come with you. No, I think I should go alone. I'll come back for you, so don't worry, okay? Okay, I trust you, Time. Please come back soon. I will. And off we go. I had to travel quite a ways to reach somewhere Space's light didn't touch. I knew I would find Nil somewhere out here in the darkness. And eventually, I did. Time? Why did you follow me? I want to know what made you hesitate before. I want to know why you've been doing all this. We've met before, haven't we? That's right. Will you tell me your story? If I must. Okay, recap time. In the very, very beginning, I was alone. There was only me and the thick, empty, infinite darkness that surrounds us now. At some point, I thought I wanted there to be more than just that. That's when I changed from nothing to something. It was also when you first appeared, Time. From that point on, it felt like we were all there ever was, and all there would ever be. One time and one space and no one else. We had so much fun together. I thought it would last for all eternity. But then my light faded and you stopped. You stopped, but I was still there. I was still here, but you rewound to be with the light I'd left behind. I waited for the end to come again, thinking maybe I could reach you there. But whenever it came, you would just rewind again to be with another new me, another new space. It made me so jealous. I waited so long for you to finally find me, but how could you? I couldn't cry. I couldn't create any light of my own for you to follow. You found new lights, her stars. You forgot about me. How could that be true? I don't have any memories like that. There's no way I would forget about space. But you did, again and again. She always returns to nothing, to me, and you always go back to the beginning. You never stay with me. You always want to stay with space, but not Nil. It's because my darkness isn't as beautiful. You always choose her stars over me. I erased everything, all of the universes, and started over with just one for you and me. But space is always there too, and you always go to her. Is that why I can't remember it? Because you erased the universe that held those memories? Do you know what all the universes are now? Do you know what all the universes are now? It's you and space together, and I'm alone. That's why I wanted to bring you to the end faster. I even learned how to stop you from rewinding. When I erased her, I could finally reach you, but you only got mad at me. I'd finally said everything right, but you didn't understand anything at all. I was stupidly hoping you would remember everything if you could just see me again. I was so angry when you didn't. How could I recall memories that were erased? Unless these feelings in my heart. I still can't stop you from resetting. I can't stop you from doing what's always brought you close to her. You've been going farther and farther away. I didn't know what to do anymore. I didn't want to have to explain it all to you like this. I wanted you to remember on your own, but I can't take this anymore. Nil. Why did you kiss her instead? How could you betray me? I'm sorry. I love both of you. That's why... I know it doesn't feel like it to you, but we'd always been together. Compared to me, you barely know her. How could you even try to put us on the same level? That hurts so much. Did all of our memories together mean nothing? That's not it at all. Huh? Even if those memories were erased for me, they still left an impression in my heart. And that impression, that love, has driven my every action up to this point. But you and space are connected. All of my memories with you, were with who space is now. That's how I got confused. I don't want to hear that. It's because I listened to space's feelings that I understood what I'm feeling right now. And it's that you are someone who is very precious to me. Even if those feelings were projected onto a you who wasn't you anymore. I'm sorry, Nil. You're so mean. You treated me like I was the bad one. I was the one who messed up from the start. Can you ever forgive me? All I wanted was to be at your side again, and you forgot about me. I won't forgive you so easily. That's fine. I'll work hard to make it all up to you. Good. You have all of eternity to do that. Just the two of us. Okay, we have to defeat death itself. If I'm like this, or I have to go back. I'm sorry, Nil. I promised Space I would go back to her. No! Why? Am I not enough for you? Staying here would mean I'm forgetting a part of you again, and I don't want that. I'm not going to leave any part of you all alone. Do you understand? I do understand, but I still don't like it. What can I do in order for you to accept this, then? If you're really serious, return to the beginning. I want to start over with you. But instead of looking for Space first, you have to find me instead, okay? Do you promise you'll come to me first? Well, that is kind of the only deviation we can really make at this point, I think. I mean, well, that's the thing, is there are other options that we haven't looked at yet with Space. There's a few that we haven't tried repeating in the very early options. Yes, promise, but yeah. Yeah, I think this is the way to go for sure. I promise. Memory saved. You promised. Yes, I promise to come and find you. Good. It's a promise. All right, Nil. I'll see you again soon. Okay. This is a one-stream game. Okay. Yeah, good. I was kind of getting that feeling, but I was like, how many times is this gonna loop? Is this gonna go a little longer than I'm expecting? But okay, so, all right. It's a good thing that I had a vague idea of a new bonus stream poll. Okay. So, let us start again. Darkness. Darkness and nothing in all directions. Nil was somewhere out here in this emptiness. She'd been waiting for me all along. You found me. I promised I would. You also promised we'd never be apart. And you promised I was the only one you'd ever love. And you promised... Hold on, you're talking about a version of me who's not around anymore. I personally haven't promised you anything like that. Forgetting about it is no excuse. I'm still holding you to everything you'd said in the past. You're pretty strict. This is your punishment for everything you put me through. Fine, as long as you don't start making things up to get me to do whatever you want. I'll be fair. Are you ready to meet Space? No, she isn't going to like me. She won't remember what you did before, and if we told her, I think she'd understand how you felt. What's wrong? You really don't want to meet her? It's not that. It's just... Do we have to go right away? I still haven't forgiven you yet. So that's how it is. Maybe if you'd give me a kiss, perhaps I'd forgive you a little bit. You're really cute. I know. Cheeky. We'd fallen right back into place as if I'd never been gone. Hey, guess what I just realized? That hair bow is actually hourglass. I had not realized that before. That's good character design, baby. Her touch felt so familiar. How could I have forgotten it? We must have had a million of these kinds of encounters before. Why else would it have felt so natural? And you can see, I see the light of space coming up on the right-hand side. Every moment like this that was lost to me, I'd have to make new memories to replace them, one by one. Oh, these stars. They don't feel lonely. Their light feels happy. Oh, someone's here. New memory save, true beginning. Ah, there it is. Very cute. So, final ending is called the True Beginning, and it is all three of them happy together. I do believe that should fill out. Yes, that is every ending. Yay! Yes! Okay, cool. I was expecting a longer game, but that was highly enjoyable. That was very cute. I love it. And I enjoyed them kind of playing around with the kind of the rewind features in Ren'Py. Adorable. Well, thank you, Aleph, for suggesting this, and thank you to, I think there was a couple other people who were like, yeah! If I remember correctly. I think Bridge was one of them, as well. But yes, thank you for suggesting this. That was a really good game. So, I guess that means now, gonna have another bonus stream poll up later this evening. And I know I am behind on YouTube uploads. Working on it, I promise. Yes, the final Butterfly Soup should be up on YouTube soon, very soon. As well as the next chapter of Homestuck Square, Chapter 10. And then I will post this, Her Tears Were My Light. But much sooner than I will be able to do all that, because of course those involve a lot of waiting for things to render and upload. It takes fucking ages. I will post the next bonus stream poll for what to do next. Although, I don't know, I'll post the poll, but I think next Wednesday I'm just gonna do the Goose thing with The Sims, because I've had that idea for a bit, and now that it's actually the Goose, desktop Goose is in my hands, I kind of just really want to do it, and I've gotten positive feedback from every single person I've mentioned the idea to, so Nami has a lot of great games like this. Sweet, I'll have to check out their twitch.io page. You also saw a game called Blind Men, which appears to be about gay supervillain guy. Oh, you can think as gay Megamind. Yes, I noticed that one as well. I'm gonna have to go through someone I have, I should post the link in, our own Discord. Oh yes, would anyone, Corencio, would you like a invite to our Discord? Because they do have a little Discord for, streamy stuff. What was I gonna say? Right. The Excel, it's like an Excel document that is keeping up to date with all of the new additions and stuff, and it's got a list of all of the games that are currently in it with some other information. It wasn't loading properly for me earlier. It's like I would click on the link, and then when it opened in Chrome, it would like start loading the Google Sheets page and then send me to the page with instructions for how to clear out cookies and how to clear my cache. So maybe I should just do that and then try looking at the page again. I don't know what exactly could be going wrong there, but heck yeah. Let me find, oh no, this is the right, okay. I was like, am I in the right server? I am in the right server. Copy. And, whoop, hello. There we go. Boom. I gotta remember more often, to send that link out. But yes, so, this weekend, moving along to this weekend, more Homestuck reread. Because, of course, Homestuck Squared is on break for the whole month of June. So we're going to be making some headway in Homestuck reread. Continuing on from shortly after Tavros's introduction, which is what we ended up spending the entire last stream on. And, book 6 update. I am almost finished. I am just about at, oh no, what's that flash called? The Rose and John with Grimdark Rose, that one. I'm just about there, and that'll take me pretty much to the end of the book. They didn't put too much else after that into this book 6. Which is good, because at the rate I was going before I started kicking my butt into high gear, I don't think I would have been finished reading it by the time I would need to start looking at those notes for streaming. But I am almost finished with reading it. There's so many pages in that book. Like, it's like the further we get into the books, the more pages there are, with like 7 solid centimeters of commentary at the bottom of like multiple pages in a row, and it's mostly good shit. I say mostly because, well, we've talked about that on streams before. Sometimes he just says weird shit in the comments. Oh no, Bridge! Oh, we just finished. We just finished playing. We're just talking about future plans. I will get this on YouTube as fast as possible. I loved it a lot. Thank you so much for suggesting it. I know that you suggested it many moons ago, but thank you so much. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, it was good. It was really good. And I will have this on YouTube soon. But yes, I think I'll hold back on the bonus stream poll. I'll do some poking around and decision making as to what games I want to put on that poll. And next week is going to be, for sure, bonus stream playing The Sims 3 in windowed mode with the desktop Goose to just see what happens. A game makes you cry? Oh, yeah, it was so... Oh my god, it breaks my heart when games do that thing where you gotta, like, restart or, like, delete the save or whatever, and they're like... the fucking characters are there, and they're like, why are you doing this to me? And it's like, fuck, man, don't. Seven solid centimeters sounds seriously. Yeah, seven solid friggin' centimeters of commentary. I'm trying to, like, I don't know, use metric more, because I've just fallen into Synanox, thank you, hello. Shoot, I was gonna raid you and we were all done. But yes, thank you. We're just chilling at the moment. We're pretty much done here for today. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Did you have a good stream? I hope your stream is going well. I got the little ping a while ago that you were doing Hollow Knight. It's a good fucking game. just vibing. Nice. I love the soundtrack for Hollow Knight. This came up earlier and we were talking about Celeste, but I'm not the greatest at platformers. but I love the soundtrack for sure. From watching, like, my brother and my cousin, they played through in multiplayer mode. It's nice when you like the art even more. Yeah, the art is also super gorgeous. I forgot. I did try some of the multiplayer stuff with my brother because he has it on PS4. Was it PS3? I think it was PS4. But we tried the competitive modes and I got, like, okay at it. What was it? It was like you had to collect the crowns or the gold or something, and whoever had the most won. Something like that. It's a fun game. Good shit. But yeah, thanks for popping in. We're just kind of going over what the heck's happening in this corner for the next little bit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Thing that is very important that I need to talk about that I completely forgot about. What? Or I didn't completely forget about it. I just almost forgot to talk about it. So, y'all may or may not know, on Monday, it was Tuesday that this happened. Days of the week just don't exist anymore. Tuesday, I was on the For Fans by Fans Homestuck stream again. Cassie shot me a message on Monday night being like, hey, we're doing a group thing. You want to come in? And I was like, fuck yeah. So, that was on Monday. And of course, this Friday is 6/12. It is the anniversary of the start of Hivebent. It is Carcat's birthday. And all that stuff. Oh, yeah, Hollow Knight has multiplayer modes, I guess on the console versions. I don't know about the PC, but I know on console, you can do 2-player co-op for the story mode, and there's some other multiplayer, like, competitive stage type things. The boy's birthday, fuck yeah. And for 6/12, For Fans by Fans is doing another stream. Right now they're just doing once a week. Once or twice a week they're streaming. But Friday is this very special. It's a 6/12 stream. So we left off. So first of all, I'm gonna be around for that, and I hope I'll see some of y'all hanging out in chat too. And as well, we left off in the middle of the Dream Bubble conversation, the first time that Mina and Arania meet the Meteor Crew, where, you know, that iconic panel where we smash cut from Dirk and Caliborn to a Dream Bubble where Mina is trying to murder the Meteor Crew and Dave and Carcat are fighting her and everybody's standing around like, what the fuck? And Arania's like, what's happening here? I left for 5 minutes to get another guest and this is what I come back to. We were like 3 or 4 pages into that conversation when the time came that we had to shut down for the day. So we're going to be continuing that conversation. That's where we're starting from. So hope you'll be there. I hope you'll be there too. The more the merrier. It's going to be real fun. Good way to celebrate 6/12. Just fill your entire day with Homestuck. Come hang out at the 4Fans by Fans stream. It's going to be a good time. In the evening, I will be doing my regular stream as well. And we'll do Hive appropriately. We'll be continuing to read Hive Bent. And then, of course, on Saturday, we'll be even more Hive Bent. So it's going to be a stab. Yes. I forgot so much about that conversation that I loved. Like, Arania fucking, like... Arania's, you know, chiding her like the mom friend that she is, where she's like, you know, shoo, away from this. How dare you? This is solid gold, right? Wonder how much money I could fetch for this on the black market. And Mina's just sitting there whining, like, no, don't. It's like, those fucking two. Yeah, it's good shit. Every single time I reread Homestuck, no matter what part of the comic it's at, I find hidden little gems that I'd forgotten about, but I love so much. Like, if y'all have the time, or y'all need to put something on in the background, on Tuesday, it was fucking Tuesday, the scene right before that is the one where Dirk, and Caliborn messages Dirk and asks him to draw him some quote-unquote pornography. And not only is that a legendary fucking conversation, but, like, y'all, multiple folks voiced Caliborn over the course of that conversation, and they all went fucking ham, and it was so good. Oh my god, I was fucking dying. Also, you get to hear me voice Dirk and read a bunch of lines talking about boners, so there's that too. But yeah, the fish puns between Mina and Urania. And, like, how childishly happy Mina gets whenever Urania, like, makes a fish pun. Goddamn. So, that is coming up. Yeah, Gateway's boners. Yeah, the things that I allowed to, the lines that I allowed to come out of my mouth for the sake of reading Homestuck out loud. Although, I drew the fucking line in the epilogues at Gamjane sex noises. I was just like, I'm putting my fucking foot down. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. How long do you think until Rev gets to that part? He's pretty close behind, Cassie, right? Yeah, Rev streamed today. I know that, but I got the notification, but I've been playing Overcooked 2 with my brother. It's a very good game. Yeah. You want to see Rev's reaction to the Caliborn illicit smile? I know. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, how many Bilbos? See, that's the other thing. I know that's like a joke for Rev's streams, but I completely missed, like, all of the context for that, because I really haven't seen that many of Rev's streams. Anytime I get a fucking notification for anyone that I follow is streaming, I'm always, like, eating dinner or doing something else, and it's very frustrating. It's like, I follow these people with notifications turned on because I want to fucking watch them when they're streaming, but every time I get a notification, it's at a time that I can't watch. Ugh. He just found out Roxy and Dirk's names. Okay. And Dirk will always be Dick. That reminds me, for such a long time, I've wanted to go back through my Tumblr and just, like, create a specific tag of, like, old Homestuck fandom stuff to go back through, because that's when we get to the part where I got caught up on Homestuck and joined the fandom and, like, got a Tumblr and all that. I love being able to talk about the old fandom reactions when the updates came out, because that's one of my favorite parts about reading about it in the notes too, with all this talk of, like, oh, this actually came from a fandom theory and nobody suspected this at the time, because, like, at the point we're at in the story, I wasn't around for when that was serially updating. You saw today, and he was like 4486 or something. He just started playing the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins again today. Then he got copy claimed for it, so he decided to either play Nightcore or... Yeah, I think with Cassie, Cassie's on 489 something, I think. Yeah. Or the funeral dirge at 0.5 speed. God. He also did the math and figured out the exact portion of the funeral dirge Bilbo you would need to wash your hands for. I mean, that is helpful. Those are some hot tips. We are still in the middle of a pandemic. Yeah. Y'all, the college program I was supposed to start in September is officially postponed until January. I have no fucking clue what I'm going to be doing at all for the rest of this year. So, I don't know. That's just fun facts, I guess. That's kind of neither here nor there. It makes sense because it's a program designed, like, a lot of the program was designed around, like, going out into the community and getting actual experience, which is not so easy to do during a pandemic. And so we'll have to see how the rest of this year goes. Please, please, please. I'm gunning for a miracle here. Vaccine, please. Please and thank you as soon as possible. Yeah. Because, I also cannot go back to my retail job because of my, condition as an immunocompromised person. So, like, I have no fucking clue what's gonna be. I don't know. I'm probably throwing myself more into streams and, like, working on the things that I've wanted to work on for ages. Like, better graphics, actual, like, headers and stuff, like, sprucing up the description and, like, all that kind of stuff, you know. Remaking a bunch of the old thumbnails look really plain, and I want to redo them. You know. So, you know, silver lining, I have a fuckload of time to do stuff now, but, like, man, I gotta find a fucking job. The moment you'll have Rev in your head is the moment when Rev, Mike, and Cassie were streaming. Rev left to go to the bathroom, and Mike said, "So what's it like working at OnlyFans?" Oh, fuck. I didn't know they were all on stream at the same time. I only knew that Cassie had Rev on. I didn't know Mike was on there with them, too. Poor fans gotta step it up, get their name back up. If you ask me what am I majoring in? Well, I just finished a Bachelor of Fine Arts in studio art, visual art, with a minor in psychology. So that is what I just completed. I barely finished my degree by the skin of my fucking nose when this pandemic started. It started just in time to chop off the last couple weeks of classes in my last fucking year of university. But the college program that I was looking at is specifically about like arts programming, basically. So it would be, I've done programming work before. Like, I've done programming for, I've taught children's art. I've done like day camps and done some programming for that. I've done the arts programming for overnight summer camp. But this is kind of more focused and more like, it's like the difference between, like, you know, doing the kind of teaching that I did when I was working as a kids art teacher when I was like in high school versus like going to teachers college. So this is, you know, learning arts programming stuff is basically what the program that I would be going into is. That reminds me, I need to email them to tell them that I'm still interested in starting the program in January, because I need to confirm that. Whoops. But anyway, yeah, they were all on during their, Deep Rock Galactic. Right. They did Deep Rock Galactic. Yeah, I've gotta get on my watching streams and shit. I've gotta start like waking up on time to do that. I woke up on time to do the stream on Tuesday because I knew it was happening, but yeah, my sleep schedule is weird these days. But I know that I am not the only one in this position, so that's both having friends who are also on struggling with wonky sleep schedules with our current pandemic situation is both comforting and enabling. But indeed. Oh shit, it's actually 1 o'clock now. We've just been going back and forth for long enough that it is actually the time when I would normally be ending stream. So with that, yeah, legit. Yeah, it's like, well, because it's like, on one hand, it's like, I'm really, you know, it's a good feeling to know that, you know, it's not just me, you know, that's like struggling with this because of this time right now. I'm not alone in this fight. But on the other hand, when the group chat is popping at 4:30 in the morning, I kind of don't want to go to bed on time. So, yeah, I'm trying to fix it though, because I feel like shit when I, you know, go to bed at 3 or not at 3, Jesus, I wish. When I go to bed at like 6 and wake up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon the next day at 3:30, it feels like shit. So, I would like to improve on that, hopefully. Eventually. Not slept at the same time or woken at the same time for the last several weeks. Yeah, I've fallen into a semblance of routine where I go to bed between like 5 and 7 in the morning. And then wake up, and not just wake up, I like actually get out of bed between like 2:30 and 3:30 the next day. So there's like a vague routine, but it is a routine that I do not like. Your Aussie friends online. Oh, yeah. You wish you had a group chat to be popping in. I mean, I use the group chat as kind of like an open-ended term. It's what I'm thinking of is specifically the off-topic channel in a particular server. But yeah, when folks are all online at like 4 in the morning or whatever, it's like, why the fuck would I go to bed? stay up until 5 a.m. watching random YouTube videos saying, this is the last one, I must eat pickles. Oh, yeah, eating is also an issue for me going to bed, yeah. Because I have a medication that I need to take before bed on an empty stomach. And I keep getting hungry and eating, and then it's like, oh, I guess I have to wait another 2 hours now. I guess I'm going to bed at 6, even though I kind of want to go to bed, like, now. But yeah. Yeah, watching things, video games, oh my god. Reading. General anxiety. It's also not helpful. But, yeah. Yeah, it's, you know. It's how it's going these days. Terraforming on ACNH right now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I hope your project is going well. With your terraforming stuff. I'd love to see your town again sometime soon. But yeah, for now, speaking of hungry, I'm hungry. So I'm probably gonna go grab something to eat. You're just destroying your island. Once you get the museum where you want it. I see. It's over for y'all's brains. Yeah, my town is like, I finally finished moving all the houses to where I want them to be, and doing the pathing connecting all of the houses. So now I have their area partitioned off where I've wanted to put like a little park in my residential area. So now I need to figure out what the fuck to do with all these trees, because I have a shitload of trees, because I have gotten rid of very few trees. I think I could probably count the number of trees I've chopped down in my town since the beginning of the game on my 2 hands. Chopped down or just removed all, like, picked them up and, like, sold them or whatever, because I needed to clear pocket space. And I've been doing money tree, like, every day, so I have a fuckload of hardwood trees. Need to join more servers, because you're, like, somehow more isolated than when quarantine started, even though the US has collectively decided that the pandemic is over. Yeah, servers, like, this one server that I was referring to the off-topic channel of, it has been really keeping me going. I should go say that in that server right now, because I've been meaning to, but I don't think I have. But it's been really keeping me going. That and chilling with Noah, who I've also been meaning to ask if they want to do a Homestuck stream with me again sometime. Because fuck yeah. Friendship power. Yeah, we finished. Did I say we finished Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? I think I might have mentioned that, but we finished Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, our Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood watch, and it was so fucking good. It was my first time. Noah's seen it a bunch of times before and loves it a lot. It was fucking good. And now we're watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I also haven't seen. We're like 8 episodes in? 7? I think we're 7 episodes in. Maybe 9. Somewhere in there. Fuck it. And I'm enjoying that as well. Which is a different kind of enjoying it, because I've already learned some things from Tumblr, but like not really plot details, just meme stuff. But what did you think? I will let you know what I think. But yeah, that is our next watch together project. So we've been hanging out. Oh, that's been sick. I was disappointed to learn that I won't meet Toph until season 2, and I was like, fuck, because like she's one of the characters that I know the most about. Also, every time Zuko speaks, I'm picturing Dante Bosco. I can't not do it. the best? Yeah, I'm fucking pumped for the rest, seeing the whole thing. Hope comes later, but you do have Iroh hours. Yeah, Iroh is something. Yeah, I'm still early enough that I don't know like a whole heck of a lot about most of the characters. I just know the memes. I just know that Zuko gets a redemption arc and everybody liked it and thought it was really great. And I know that what other plot things do I know? I know that Azula exists. And I think she just wants to kill Zuko. Oh, Sokka's girlfriend turned into the moon. I know that meme too. Oh, and I've gotten far enough in that I now understand the meme about the cabbage guy. We have gotten at least that far. You've seen Legend of Korra and several assorted episodes of Avatar. Yeah, cabbage man. We will probably watch Korra afterwards, but I don't think that one's on Netflix, so we're gonna have to get a little more creative for that. But, oh, we did find a good website to use, though. Because after we finished Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, we watched the 4 OVAs. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that out loud, because I've only seen it written down. I don't know if it's, you know, like you're supposed to say the letters or say OVA. Azula wants to kill a lot of people, but yes. But yeah, we did that, and after this we're gonna watch the 2003 FMA, which I'm also excited about, because of course that one, to the best of my knowledge, was another one of those animes that came out before the actual book series had finished. So it goes in like a completely different direction. So that's neat. I should watch Adventure Time. I gotta bug my brother about that, because we've been playing Overcooked 2. But he said he wanted to watch Adventure Time with me, which is the only reason I haven't watched it in my own time yet. So we gotta do that. I've been saying that I need to watch Adventure Time for, I think, as long as I've been streaming. I've said every once in a while it comes up, and it's just like, you still haven't done it? I was like, yep, I still haven't done it. What sites have you found? Oh, right. It's called Cast, spelled with a K. If I can... yeah, Cast App Live. Yeah, let me link this in chat. You pronounce it OVA? Yeah, I don't know. Because I remember when I was a kid, I'd be like, oh, GameFAQ. And my dad and my brother both looked at me like, it's pronounced GameFAQs. I was like, fine. Is that the one that bought up Rabbit? No flippin' clue. But it works. You say GameFAQ? Thank you, Bridge. Thank you for validating me. Yeah, because, like, my dad and my brother were both like, the fuck are you doing? It's like, I'm pronouncing it, assholes. That was many, many years ago, though. Right, and you should say it. Thank you. I love and appreciate your support on this crucial topic. Hey, video games are happening tomorrow. There's a thingy about the PS5. and my dad wants to watch it, and that's all I know about it. They're going to be talking about launch, games available at launch or something, right? Some ones are pronounced like NASA, and others are said individually like CIA. Yeah. Yeah, CIA. Gonna watch for games. Mm-hmm. Anagram and initialism. Yeah, we're not getting a PS5, at least probably not for a while, because like even like when the PS4 came out, we didn't get it for a couple years, I think. But you know, it's nice to know what's happening, I guess. Even though you know The Last of Us 2 is gonna bury the gays, you want to see it. Oh, rip. Yeah. No E3, so... yeah, no E3 this year. But, folks are still putting out, videos, I think. Yeah, Splatoon. Yo, Splatoon. Always on the brain. This weekend is the North America Open. They usually do this earlier in the year. And then the winning teams will face off in a live stream for the, to win the North America, and then the winners for each of the continents that they use, the like geographical locations that they group together. It's like Europe, North America, Japan, and Australia, and I'm a horrible person. I can't remember what the other country is. It's Australia and one other southern hemisphere country in that area. Oh my god, y'all. Fuck me. New Zealand! That was it. All I could think was Netherlands, and I was like, that's not fucking right! It's not fucking Netherlands! That's the wrong half of the fucking world. New Zealand, thank you. But those are their 4 regions, and fuck everybody else, I guess. But yeah, and then the winners from those 4 regions, they fly them up to E3 for the World Championship, but they can't do that this year, so... But yeah, I think they're still gonna live stream the North America finals, which I'm excited for. I want to see, especially because now I watched all this last year, so now I can actually like watch it and be like, ooh, this team from last year, I recognize the people. I don't really keep up with esports, but one of the people on the winning North America team from last year is from Ontario, and I was like, fuck yeah, because basically all of the teams that made it to the finals were American, of course. Perhaps they join you. Please do. I would love that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep track of that for sure. Esports is the only sport now. That is also true. I wonder how many more people will be watching just because regular sports are not on the table at the moment. But, yeah, that's the Open this weekend, and then the next weekend, hopefully they stream it, and then we'll see what happens with the World Tournament. Because they gotta do that at some point. So. Hi, Nonex. I was actually just about to close down for the night. I'm so sorry. We finished the game like almost an hour ago. Oh my god, almost an hour ago we finished. Been good talks though. Good talks. There are things I said I was gonna do. There were things that I said I was gonna do, and then I was like, oh shit, I have to do that, and that's I forget all of it. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. E in esports stands for every. What? It is okay. Yes, I'll be back this weekend. But yes, I think, yeah, my stomach is really rumbling. I do truly need to go and get something to eat. So I must go. The E in E4 stands for the Markiplier E. Yo, where did I don't think I sent this video to the Discord. I think I just sent this to Noah. Let me find this fucking video. Where is it? It was I think, well, you might have already seen it, Odd. Cuz it was the Shrek one. The Shrek one from the meme channel. Yes, I say Shrek. Okay. Eat sports. Have a lovely evening, Currencio, and yes, I will be signing off quite shortly, but just one last link to this brilliant fucking piece of art, which the Markiplier E is what reminded me of it, so, and you also know that it's about Shrek, so those are your 2 hints. Have fun. Yeah, that one. So I'm gonna go grab something to eat. I leave you with this beautiful piece of art to enjoy. And I will pop a link here. Sorry, typing. Okay, what the fuck was I doing? Oh yes, I remember now. Oh my god, I got distracted. And then I completely fucking blanked. There we go. The 4Fans channel, where I will be appearing on Friday. Woo! So, 4Fans, I will be making an appearance on the 6/12 stream. We're going to be celebrating Homestuck Day. And of course, later that evening, we'll be back at Homestuck Reread, and Saturday evening, Homestuck Reread again. Next Wednesday, the next bonus stream is going to be playing The Sims 3 with the assistance of the desktop Goose, and we'll see how that goes. Okay. Thanks so much for hanging out with me this evening. I hope that you've all enjoyed the game that we played, and also thanks so much for wonderful talks, good conversations. It is always an absolute pleasure when we get to just kind of chill and chit-chat. But yes, thanks for hanging out, and I hope that you all had a wonderful time as well and enjoyed our conversations as well. I hope that I will be seeing you all around again for all the wonky shit we got going on rest of this week and into the next. Yeah, Friday, 2 big streams. I understand if you cannot do both. I know that's a lot of time to ask. That is 4 whole hours out of your day. But I do hope that I will be seeing y'all at one or the other, because it's going to be real fun. We're going to be goofing around for 6/12. Yet another Homestuck Day. 4Fans by Fans stream. I believe they're going to be doing some giveaway stuff during that stream. They've been looking into the technology for that. So, keep an eye out for that. Good night or day, considering how time is distorted. Yes, considering that time does not exist. I made the mistake the other day of making a time doesn't exist joke to my mom, and she was really confused. she did not it did not click with her sense of humor. Anywho, I shall go and make myself some good food to eat. I will see you all around the interwebs. Good night.